And Kim says, what do I do if my growth is hurting my relationships with people around me? She says,
where is the growth located?
Cool Hand Luke over here. What's up, guys? Jason Goldberg, Steve Chandler, Not So Serious Life, episode number 56. We are here to humorize and simplify your life. Steve, are you flirting with the audience? What is this?
No, I'm just being cool. I'm just trying to model that for people who are uptight.
How am I doing?
Hey, you're not doing bad there.
I feel a little stiff though. Am I a little stiff?
Now what you want is a little sneer with a lip.
I feel like I smell garbage in the room.
You are. We'll work on that, okay? We're not going to spend these good people's time working on it. We'll work on that offline.
Oh goodness, how you doing, Steve? How's the weather right now in Phoenix?
It's pretty good. The sun is shining, and weather is good here.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, it looks like it's really bright behind you, unless you have like the lights from E.T. shining into your.
No, it's nice and bright. It's also raining, and that's fun too.
Cool. Yeah, it was like 14 degrees here this morning.
Yeah, and we had some. We've got some snow coming in, and there's a tornado warning. And
are you serious?
Things are good. No, I'm not serious. This is the Not So Serious Life. I'm trying to give you every variation of weather.
I thought the apocalypse was coming to Phoenix.
Not serious. I am not serious about the weather.
Steve. Okay, you ready for our question?
Yeah.
Okay, our question for the day comes from Kim. And Kim says, what do I do if my growth is hurting my relationships with people around me? She says,
where is the growth located?
I thought maybe she had become the Jolly Green Giant and she was stepping on the people that she loved. But come on, serious, Steve. This is elevated consciousness we're dealing with here. Kim says, as you grow and expand as a person, you leave behind systems and beliefs that no longer work for you, but you also oftentimes leave behind people, some of whom you love dearly. It can feel lonely and sad when you're at this point, and even worse when those people accuse you of thinking you're perfect or better than everyone else. If you're watching the show, you are perfect and better than everybody else. What are your thoughts on handling this? So Kim says, what do I do if my growth is hurting my relationships with people around me? I think it's a great question. You said first, Steve, where's the growth? Is there any irregular coloration or elevation or hair? That's the first thing. What else would you say, Steve?
You have to wear a long sleeved shirt to cover the growth so that it won't hurt the relationships you're in.
That's good. We'll see you next time. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
I can hear the question. Go ahead. What's your answer?
Okay. I think that, what inevitably happens sometimes is that when we evolve, it sounds really big and serious, but when we get new understandings of things, when we see the world differently, sometimes it may feel like we are pushing people away or like people are leaving our lives. And a lot of times I think when people say things, if these people are actually saying to Kim, oh, you think you're better than everybody, you think you're perfect, it probably just says a lot about their own beliefs, right? And it's not so much about me, it's that they probably have some level of fear. I mean, we see this all the time with people who lose a lot of weight or they have some big shift in their life. The people that are closest to them sometimes get afraid, like, oh, maybe they're going to outgrow me. Maybe they're going to leave me behind. Maybe they're not going to feel the same connection to me as they did before. So this could just be them acting out in fear. It's not necessarily a reflection on you at all. And a lot of times also, I think it's that people want to either project onto you that they maybe feel like they wish they could do that in their own lives, or they want to protect you because they think your growth is for some reason not a good thing. But regardless, whether they're trying to project onto you or protect you, it's none of your business to be in that place. That's their world, that's their business. So you can love them, you can send them love from near, from far, whichever's healthier for you, and know that whatever path they're on is for their greatest good and has nothing to do with you and has nothing to do with your growth. And the other thing that I would say is I would question this thing about if people that are close to you are no longer going to be in your inner circle anymore because you've grown and it just isn't going to work anymore, is feeling like you're lonely. Because the great thing about the internet, for example, and a lot of things out of the internet too, but the great thing about the internet is that we have ease of access to people, to a tribe, to people just like us now, more so than ever in history. So if you ever feel like you're alone in your growth and your transformation, all it means is that you haven't opened your eyes and seen how much support is all around you, including the support that you could actually be giving to other people that are just like you. So I wouldn't worry about being alone or being lonely, and I wouldn't worry that anything you're doing growth-wise is a reflection of you. It's just that people are on their own path and they have their own beliefs. What do you think, Steve?
I think that's a great answer. I don't have anything to add to that one.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Can you make something up?
Well, I could if I had to.
Can you play a song? Do you have any props?
Most of my life is made up, so I could.
All of our lives are made up.
I think for brevity, let's return people to their own lives and move on.
I think that's a great idea. So send your questions in to questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com. Don't forget to go to our website, thenotsoseriouslife.com, and sign up for our free inner circle. And if you know somebody out in the world that you think would benefit from some of the questions and answers that Steve and I share on the show, share the show with them. I mean, it's totally free, and the worst that can happen is they hate you and they outgrow you because they watch more of the show than you do. Which could totally happen, right, Steve?
Happens a lot.
Happens a lot. Okay. So until next time, Stevie D, Jason G, peace out.